Gonorrhea.
Isn't awesome.
Gorror.
God, he reigns. Okay. Boo! Got you again. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another month of Gorror review, and this is number 6, and this time I am taking a look at Munger Road, which is a straight-to-DVD horror film that came out a couple years ago. It has a couple of people. There might be a killer. There might be some scary stuff. Who knows? Let's talk about the story of Munger Road. Alright, so the story for Munger Road is actually kind of interesting because it is based on a real road, which is, I don't know what state it's in, but it's based around this road which is supposed to have all these supernatural stories attached to it, like just really creepy stories, and this film actually talks about a lot of these supernatural stories, which I thought was kind of cool. So it's a real road, there's supernatural stories on it, and of course the movie follows 4 dumb white kids that decide, hey, you know what, there's all these creepy stories about Munger Road, it's dark out, there'll probably be nobody on the road, it'll be perfect if we go out there and test some of these stories out, because we're dumb white kids and we like to get killed in horror films. So they go out there, of course, and bad stuff starts happening, their car just straight up dies, there might be someone out there, but anyway, it switches to 2 police officers, one of them played by the legendary Bruce Davison, who just got recently told that a serial killer that Bruce Davison's character has been tracking down for years has just reappeared out of nowhere, and he's like, oh, I gotta get this sumbitch. So he's about to go and of course take his little rookie with him and go get this guy. So it's like 2 stories that actually intertwine because, hey, the serial killer might have something to do with these kids, you know, their car breaking down and whatever. So it might have to do with each other. It might be a supernatural thing. Who knows? You have to watch the film. There you go. There's the story. Now, I did actually enjoy the story, surprisingly, but I had a huge problem, like just a humongous problem with it, and that is the main 4 white kids in this film are completely unlikable. First of all, the dialogue they provided is both cheesy and just terrible, straight up, not funny, garbage. And the actors themselves are not very good in the film. You don't really care what happens to them at all. They're just not likable. They're cliches. You don't care. I didn't care, at least. You know, that I'm just speaking for myself, really. But I'm pretty sure most of you won't care, to be honest. I mean, will you really? No. And also, it's a PG-13 film, so don't expect them to get murdered, like, very brutally. I mean, sometimes it sounds very brutal, but you don't get to see people's head getting smashed in. So if you really don't like these characters, I'm just going to warn you right now, it's not a violent film. Well, it's not a bloody film, I should say. So, besides that, though, I really like the atmosphere that the movie provides. The Munger Road itself, dark, scary, woods everywhere, creepy noises happening, just like out of nowhere, handprints forming onto the icy window or something like that. Just stuff like that. Very creepy here and there. And also, the main 2 characters, the real main 2 characters, the police officers, are extremely likable. Not only is Bruce Davison great in this film, but the other guy, I cannot remember his name. I just freaking looked it up. I can't remember it. But the other police officer is really good as well. And when they're together, which is most of the film, they actually have really good chemistry, very funny, very likable. You just straight up like them. You don't want to see anything bad happen to them. And maybe that's because I really like Bruce Davison as an actor. I mean, he's a legend. Come on. But he is really good in this, and so is the other guy. And they're great. I love their characters. I really do. So that's why I like the story. Atmosphere, it's definitely there. And the main 2 characters are likable. Sadly, the other 4 characters are not. Now, like I said before, it is a PG-13 film, and when I said that, that really wasn't a complaint. That was more of a warning for people that wanted a movie where there's just blood gushing everywhere. This isn't Hatchet 1 or 2 or 3. It's definitely not. There's not much blood in this film. When people get killed off, the screen moves away or it goes to a different scene, and maybe you hear someone screaming, maybe you hear someone getting their head crunched in or something, whatever. The point is, it tries to set up an atmosphere. It tries to set up this just, I can't spoil it, but just this entity, I guess I could say, or what, just anything. I can't say it. It'll be a spoiler. I'm fumbling over my words because I don't want to spoil it. But it sets up this this enemy, I guess you could say, and it does a damn good job of not showing who it is or what it is or whatnot. It's just very mysterious, and it does a damn good job of doing that. It's actually very creepy. There's a couple of scenes where you just see the lights flash on and you see someone in the back seat of a car, and they don't go like make loud music or something just to warn you like, ooh, that's supposed to be scary. No, it's just there. It's supposed to scare you. If you don't notice it, sucks. But if you notice it, you'll be like, whoa, that's creepy. So there's scenes like that that are really good. Again, the characters are really likable. The main two characters, I'm sorry, not the other ones. The two main characters are likable. The atmosphere is definitely there. I really enjoyed that it wasn't just a violent horror film. This is like, what, the first horror movie I reviewed this year that was not rated R. So there you go. Take that for whatever it's worth. So I really enjoyed Munger Road. I really enjoyed it. I did not like the main four white characters. I guess I could say that. But I did enjoy the police officers. I really liked that it set up an atmosphere, and it was actually very creepy at times. What I didn't like, though, before I end this, was that it ended with a "to be continued." And I shit you not, it actually ended with the words "to be continued," which sucked so bad. So yeah, the ending is not very good here. Just a warning there. So, but still, it's definitely worth your time. It's a very short film. It's like 85 minutes long. You'll like it. I think you might like it. Yeah, you'll like it. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. There you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I didn't give it a review. I'm going to give it a 28 out of 40. You know what? I'm going to give it a 29 out of 40. Just 1 point extra. So there you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and goodbye.